Hey church, since so many of us can't get out and be able to actually see what we're doing, behind me all down this table, wrapped around the entire little U-shaped tables we got here, are part of our mission projects we're doing for our kids. Getting some chips, little Debbie, some candy, some fruit, and passing out in the community. All around this table we have 70 different bags that will be going out. Last week when we started, I thought maybe, just maybe, we would be able to pass out 20, 25, and we passed out over 50. So this week I'm going on faith, and we got 70 bags ready for the purpose of passing out. Here's how you can participate. We're able to do this because we're still doing it safe. Very small number going out from our delivery. I'm usually the one that gets out. Have hand sanitizer. No shaking of hands, high fives or anything. Just handing out the individual plastic bags of food. And moving on to the next, we'll have hand sanitizer in the bus. Many of you don't need to get out. Therefore, that's why we're not just going out and fleecing the community with a bunch of people. What you can do, though, is continue to bring in things like Little Debbie cakes, crackers, muffins, fruit, candy. These are things that are getting out there and actually showing our community that we do care, that we love them. So, this video is going to show you the before and the after. The before is we've got 70 bags. You'll see in a moment us about to leave 4 dropping off those 70 bags. Now each of these will all be prayed over. That God will be able to show the love of Christ through us in this way. Yesterday I did a video on District Bonhoeffer talking about the visible community. You know, the salt of the earth, the light of the world, the city set on a hill. This is what a visible church community looks like. So, stay tuned. We have more coming with this here shortly. Good, I don't know what time, you're already watching the first part of this. Church, it's almost 11 o'clock. Today we went and passed out our goodie bags, our Goodwill bags, to our community. I tried to explain these, but basically what this is it's just bags full of things like potato chips and Little Debbie cakes and fruits and candies and all sorts of things. Our WMU had made some and we passed those out last week, and honestly originally I thought we'd pass out about 20 to 25 total bags given the amount of kids we have on Wednesday nights. And obviously I know there's a lot of kids in this community, but last week I was blown away when it ended up being 52 bags that we passed out, which was incredible, absolutely incredible. So as you've just previously seen, on faith we prepared 70, and God's graces sometimes outpaces our faith even, as we passed out 72 bags. 72 bags. In the last 8 days, from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, we have passed out 126 Goodwill bags in our community in 8 days. We're being precautious, we're being safe. We have the hand sanitizer up front. I'm the only one that really gets out and passes out. Not really hugging and not going into anybody's house, just kind of handing to them. Some of them just handing even out the window to them. We're the neighborhood ice cream truck at the moment. But to sit there and see the looks on faces of families that right now are just like so many of us. They're tired of being inside. They're tired of helping their kids with their homework. Quite frankly, they're ready for normalcy. We all are. I can't tell you when normalcy is going to come, but I can tell you this. In the meantime, we can still be about our Father's business and still be on mission. And I just want you to know, first off, thank you for being so involved. Listen, we all can't go. We all can't get out there and go pass out. I don't want you out there passing out, because the more people we have, the less safe the situation becomes. But there's several things you can do. You continue to bring in stuff, as many of you already have, are still doing. You can continue to pray some more, that God will continue to open up doors. I pray that our community sees that we are a church that does care about our community. If you don't love your community that God planted the church in, then you're doing church wrong. God plants His churches where He wants them to grow. So in order for us to grow, we've got to love our community and the people in it. So you can pray that God will help us share that love through this. You can sit there and pray for each and every person that receives it, that they'll, more than knowing about our church, they'll know the love of God through us. God, if you've read any of my blogs I posted, then you probably already know this, but if not, show you how big our God is. Waterloo Elementary had contacted me, and through a series of missed phone calls, we just missed each other. So I went up there and talked with Miss Brenda at the from the cafeteria. And she said, well, I was just kind of curious if y'all were doing anything in community. And I explained what we did last Wednesday. And she said, well, can we help? So next week, they're going to give us a bulk order of stuff that they're putting in lunches that we can add to and take it away. Hear this. The local public school is helping a local church to reach and impact their community. That is when you become that visible community that I taught about just a couple days ago. That's when God's doing things. In church, I know right now I'm once again sitting in an empty sanctuary. But this is anything but an empty church right now. We are still alive. We are still on fire. We are still making an impact and a difference. I wish each and every one of you could see the looks on families' faces as we bring it. I wish you could hear the voices of gratitude from perfect strangers that I have never met. I wish you could see the joy of kids waiting when they see the bus pull up to run out there and get the latest little bag. So we're still on mission. We're still loving our community. We're still in the midst of a virus showing that the love of our God is bigger than the fear that this world has. And I want to thank you, and thank you again. So next week I'm preparing 80 and hoping I run out and have to make a few more. So continue to pray and continue to lift up. And soon enough we'll be back together. But thank you all, and I love you dearly from the depths of my heart, and I'm praying that you are having just a blessed time growing in the Lord, as unfortunately you're stuck at home. So y'all have a good night.